We'll take you out by force.
My son is a dealership.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Okay, where's my car?
Step up, please. Thank you very much. Don't fight. Don't
I'm not fighting.
fight.
Like,
You are fighting her. Stop fighting her.
I'm not.
Doing?
How you doing, sir?
Mind turning your car off for me for a second?
Turn off?
Mind turning your car off? Yeah, turn your car off.
Of
You have a driver's license registration on you?
course.
There's multiple reasons why I'm stopping you today.
Can you please explain to me, officer?
Yeah, because one, there was a green light back there and you sat there for almost 10 seconds or so and the lady had to beat the horn at you and you wouldn't move. I sat there and watched you, you wouldn't move. And then you finally decided to go up and you started speeding, you started doing 60 almost, it's like
You
that.
told me to go when the green light because...
Yeah, but then you sped up way past the speed limit.
Officer.
You have an ID on you? Driver's license?
Okay, good. So I stopped at the green light? That's great. So...
What's your first name?
Yes.
How much did you have to drink tonight?
Nothing.
You had no drinks tonight?
No, absolutely not. I
Okay.
drink water. I've been
Okay.
working. I work for a lawyer.
Oh, I didn't ask you who you work for, I just asked you if you had anything to drink tonight.
I had water the whole evening.
Okay.
So somebody's complaining because I'm not going the green light. That's a shame.
They were behind you beeping at you. I was sitting right next to you wondering why you're not going in the green light.
It's a crime to beep at the green light.
No, you can't be stopped at a green light. Green light means go.
No, a green light means go, of course, but he told me go. But
Yeah, you sat at the light for like 10 seconds when it's green. You didn't want to go anywhere. People were behind you. You're blocking traffic. You have your ID on you or no? You have your ID on you or no?
of course I do.
That's what I asked you for. You're supposed to stop at the red light.
I'm so sorry.
And then on top of it, you're speeding.
Thank you for telling me that because when somebody's beeping at me from a green light, so
Yeah, because you're stopped there. You're blocking the intersection.
I'm so sorry.
You're blocking. You
Officer,
can't find your ID or no?
Of course I have my ID.
Well, I asked you 3 times now. You can't find it yet.
I'm looking for it.
Okay.
So
Well, you keep stopping
if
though.
I'm looking for it, doesn't mean I cannot find it. I'm still looking. Officer, when is it a crime to looking for your license?
I didn't say it was a crime looking for your license.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You know that.
How you doing, sir? How you related to her?
My friend.
Was that your friend?
It's great.
I'll be back with you in a second, all right? Hey, boss man, can I talk to you for a second back here? Hey, Maria, if you don't mind finding your registration for me. What's your first name?
Raymond.
Raymond?
Yes, sir.
All right. Listen, I'm going to ask you a couple times to be honest with me, all right? How much did she have to drink tonight?
I have no idea.
She drank a lot, though, right?
I have no idea.
Where's you guys coming from?
I'm not sure.
You guys have no idea where you're coming from?
Well,
You have no idea where you're coming from.
I mean that's her. I'm not sure where she was coming from.
So how did you get in contact with her?
At Brass
Okay.
ring.
So you just now got to ride with her?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you known her?
I've known her for a little while.
So she wasn't drinking with you?
No.
Hang out right there for me. Maria, you have a registration for this car?
It's my son's car. It's a dealer's car. He's a dealer.
Okay, well, that's another problem. One is you have to make sure that anytime you drive a car, you have to be able to find the paperwork on it.
Well,
Yeah, if you have a routine 94 reference, possible single one. Here's the
My
other
son
problem is
told me-
technically you can't drive a car for private use on a dealer car.
it's not private use.
It is private use. Are you selling the car?
Well, my son is.
Are
it's
you
a test.
selling the car?
No, my son is a
Okay,
dealer.
are you
I'm doing-
transporting this car for sale?
Absolutely not. I'm
Then you
doing,
can't use it for private use if you're driving from the bar, right?
no, absolutely not. I'm doing a test drive.
You're doing a test drive? How are you
Yeah.
doing a test drive?
My son is a dealership.
Okay.
Can you call my son Matt?
No, you're driving the car. Are you driving it to a point of sale?
No, because my son is a dealership.
You can't drive it to and from on a private use. Or you're just now coming from Brass Ring bringing your friend home, correct?
I'm doing a test drive. I had this car for like 2 days.
You're not doing a test drive.
Absolutely, I
You're
am.
using it for private use to bring your friend home. You can only use a dealer tag to drive to and from a dealership to for sale.
I'm
You're not
not.
making a purchase right now.
My son is a dealership.
I understand that, so he's doing it illegally.
No, he has.
Yes, he is. I'm telling you what he's doing. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm telling you.
My son has a dealership license.
I understand that. That's only to sell a car. You're not selling a car now. You're using it for private use.
I
You're not,
bought the car.
Maria, stop arguing with me. And
I'm
listen
not
what I'm telling
arguing,
you.
sir.
You're driving your friend home. You cannot do that on a private use. You can only do it from to and point from a sale. That's the only time you're allowed to use a dealer tag for it. It's not to drive all over town and figure out what you're going to do with your car. You're not on a test drive. Your son's not in the car. You don't have a salesperson in the car doing a test drive. You're using it for private use to bring a friend home from the Brass Ring. I'm going to ask you one more time to see how good your credibility is. How much did you have to drink tonight? Because I can smell it all over you.
Absolutely. What are you smelling all over?
How much alcohol beverage have you drank
Absolutely
tonight?
not.
So I'm going to go to brass ring and ask them how much did Maria drink.
Please
They're going to
do.
say a lot, right?
No, please do.
All right, go and step out of the car for me.
Absolutely not. I don't have to. It's my car. I own the
It's
car.
not your car, it's your son's car. I'm going to ask you to step out of the car before I take you to jail because you're going to get hurt if you don't step out of the car.
Excuse me?
I'm asking you to step out of the car, and I really don't want to get you hurt. Please step out of the car. You are being recorded right now. Go ahead and step out of the car before I take you to jail.
Call my son. It's a dealership. Call my son, please.
I don't need to call your son. Get out of the car before I get you hurt. Because I'm going to hurt you blowing you out of the car if you don't get out of the car.
You gonna hurt me? For what?
I'm going to take you to jail if you don't get out of the car. That's why I asked you to get out of the car, because I'm a law enforcement officer asking you to get out of the car. Please follow my orders so you don't get hurt.
Okay, so
Come on.
can you please call my son?
I don't need to call your son. You're a grown woman. I don't need to call your son. Take your seatbelt off before I rip you out of the car and you're going to get hurt. You may want to follow my orders before you get hurt.
What do you want from me, sir?
I want you to undo your seatbelt and step out of the car.
For what?
Because I think you've been drinking tonight, and also you're driving around with an unregistered motor vehicle, which is a criminal offense.
Okay, so
So I'm buttoning your seatbelt before I take you out of the car.
Why would
get
you
out of the
hurt
car?
me?
Because I want to have to rip you out of the car because you're not going to exiting the car.
can I please have my phone back?
Absolutely not. You can get out of the
You're gonna
car.
rip me out of my car?
I'm about ready to, yeah, if you don't start listening to my directions.
For what?
I'm asking you to simply just get out of the car so I can speak with
No,
you.
please give me a ticket for whatever I'm doing.
No, I'm not giving you a ticket. Right now you're being suspected of DUI. I'm doing my investigation. I have asked you to get out of the car 3 times now. I'm going to tell you right now again, before I rip you out of this car and take that seatbelt off you, you're going to get hurt.
You're gonna
It's
rip
in
me
your
out of my
best
car?
interest to step out of the car.
For what?
He's asking you to step out of the
Your
car.
vehicle is
He
unregistered.
said- he
You're
said,
using a dealer
"Step
tag
out of my car."
illegally. And on top of that, you're suspected
This is
DUI.
my son's car. Okay.
Take off your seatbelt and step out of the car.
For what reason?
He's already explained to you.
No, he hasn't.
He just told you 3 times in the
For
30
what,
seconds
sir?
I've been sitting here. Take off your seatbelt and step out of the car.
Absolutely not.
Now you're going to get hurt
You're gonna hurt me for what?
because you're not exiting the car like we asked you to.
Is this the son?
No, that's just her
No.
friend, supposedly from
call my
Brass Ring.
son.
She's using a dealer tag. Car's unregistered.
No, it's not my son. It's a
I've
dealer.
already explained it to you 5 times now that you can't
Ma'am,
use a
this is
dealer
your
tag.
last chance to step out of the car on your own or you will be taken out of the car.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, then you can get out of the car. We'll take you out by
My
force.
son is a dealership.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Okay, where's my car?
Step up, please. Thank you very much. Don't fight. Don't
I'm not fighting.
fight. You are fighting her. Stop fighting
I
her.
am not. Like, what is happening? Just call my son.
Well, we were trying to do a basic DUI investigation because you've been drinking a lot.
No, I have not.
I can smell it all over you.
I can tell. Really?
Stop fighting her. Stop fighting her.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, we asked you to get out of the car 3 times. You want to get out of the car? More than that.
Ma'am, I can smell the alcohol in you and I have severe allergies to the point when if I can smell it, you've been drinking.
I've been drinking water all day.
I don't think so, ma'am.
You just hit my head on the freaking concrete.
No, you didn't hit the car.
Yeah, you
We have it on
did.
camera.
Come here, get
Someone
my
here.
phone.
Sit down.
We asked you to get out of the car numerous times. We're conducting an investigation. You don't want to listen to us. You just call it resisting
Get in the
arrest.
car.
Sir, why
Get
did you
in the
get
car.
my phone and then put my...
Have a seat, please.
Hey.
Listen to what she has to tell you.
Get in the car.
So what is this? I'm not detained for what?
You're being arrested.
You're being arrested now.
For what?
Resisting arrest.
Because I didn't stop at the green light. I didn't commit any crime.
Oh, we already went over this. I'm not arguing with you.
No, I just... Please give me like a...
Maria was taken to the hospital for medical clearance after being pulled from the vehicle.
Maria, I'm going to read you something real quick. Make sure you understand it, okay?
The Miranda rights.
Yeah. You ready?
No, absolutely not.
Why not you ready?
I don't know.
I'm going to read them to you, all right? You have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any question. Do you understand? Yes or no?
First of all, I have to know what the charges are.
I already told you what the charges are 5 times. You're being arrested for resisting without an unregistered motor vehicle so far. You understand your rights? Yes or no?
Yes and no. Both.
Okay, what don't you understand?
Resisting arrest for what I did wrong.
That has nothing to do with understanding your rights, though. You can question your charge all day long, but it has nothing to do with understanding your rights.
I'm not quite certain about the situation.
Maria, it's a yes or no answer. Do you understand what he read to you?
I'm not requesting you submit to lawful test of your blood for the purpose of detecting its alcohol content and the presence of chemical controlled substances. Do you want to give a blood test, yes or no?
No.
No? Okay. If you refuse to take the test I request of you, your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year. Do you understand what I just read to you, yes or no? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say no to that.
You're gonna say no to the blood test.
To both.
Okay. You're not gonna get a breath test either, all that good stuff?
There's no reason for you to stop me for that.
Okay. So you're refusing to get a breath test, blood test, or any type of test?
Of course, because
All
I haven't been drinking, so yes.
All right, that's been documented at 1:41 a.m. on, was it 4/13/2024. You're not gonna sign anything?
What would you like me to sign?
The refusal.
I didn't break any law.
So you're not gonna sign for us either?
What would you like me to sign?
The paperwork that says that
what?
you agree to the understanding your constitutional warnings and agree to your refusing
What do
process.
you already agree to? What law
I
do
just want to
I
agree that you understand your rights. That's all I'm asking you to do.
I know my rights. I already know my
All right,
rights.
well, it's already caught on camera then.
What rights? What are you trying to tell me? Convey. Please explain this to me.
Well, your rights?
I know my
Yeah.
rights.
Oh, you know your rights. Okay, that's good.
So what are you trying to convey to me?
I'm just asking you if you want to give a blood test, yes or no.
Why would you ask me to do that?
All right.
What is happening?
You're being arrested for DUI,
Again?
resisting, and also unregistered motor vehicle. All right?
What?
It always surprises me how we might pass by hundreds of vehicles each day. But among those cars, ask this question. Of all those drivers out there, who's actually licensed? And who just hopped behind the wheel regardless of whether they were allowed to or not? I've pulled over hundreds of vehicles on patrol. Some were routine, others quite frustrating, and a few really left me wondering, why do I get these? Aside from the hostile attitude, awful odor, and unclear speech, it often turns into a contest between the officer and the impaired driver, who wrongly believes they're sober enough to hit the road, despite being too drunk to even locate the door handle. Like in today's case, a familiar scenario, a vehicle parked awkwardly, and a woman behind the wheel pretending not to understand why she got stopped. Here's something useful. If you sit at a green light too long, the cops might pull you over. Honestly, if they haven't passed out, this is how intoxicated people usually drive. They tend to go way too fast. Then she claims she only drank water, but oddly the water smelled strongly like alcohol. Or maybe it's just me. And I'm sure everyone caught how hard it was for her to answer a very basic request. May I see your license? Also, I'd love to know why the guy riding shotgun thought it was smart to trust her driving. And let's not forget, she's behind the wheel with no documents. Dealer plate or not, she's on the road illegally. Each state handles dealer tags differently. Generally, the rules say that only a dealership's owner, worker, or an actual customer test driving the car can use one. That's from the Auto Dealer Training Association. I didn't think it could get worse than the just water line, but Maria refusing to exit the vehicle, looking lost and baffled, definitely made things worse. No officer enjoys having to pull someone out of a car. It's counted as using force and always escalates the situation. To close this out, I've stood at hospital beds trying to talk to impaired individuals who had no idea how deep the trouble was. And later in court, they showed no resistance or attitude, just remorse and sometimes tears. It's powerful how facing a judge can turn loud arrogance into quiet regret. And that's exactly what I think will happen with Maria. She's now facing charges for DUI, resisting an officer, nonviolent, driving an unregistered car, and refusing to sign her tickets, totaling a bail of $2,500. Besides that unregistered vehicle ticket, she also got cited for reckless driving due to both her speeding and stopping at a green light. And she lacked valid insurance. Remember, she's presumed innocent unless convicted in court.